Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the Lean Global Connection event. We're here together in order to see what was done at Vilcun, a company which worked with natural processes, generating or creating value in agribusiness. I'd like to thank you all for being here and also thank Rodrigo Herrera from Vilcun. He will present himself afterwards in more detail, but I think it's nice to thank Rodrigo for spending or investing his time in order to share his experience. We hope this presentation or experience is valuable for you all and you can take some insights in order to apply them in at your companies. So I leave you now with Rodrigo. Rodrigo, por favor, please, Rodrigo, go ahead.
Okay, hello, good afternoon. My name is Rodrigo Herrera. I am production manager at company Bitcoin Natural Process. I am industrial engineer. I am 15 years of experience in the food industry, mainly mass consumption, where the last year I have participated in the Bitcoin team. I have participated on different continuous improvement programs, such as Lean, Operation Excellence, and TPM. What we'll see in this presentation are following contents. One, our company. Two, what we did. Three, main results. Four, questions. Our company has been developing very data for more that 15 years. One our strength is working with innovative process. We have 200 collaborators. We make it possible to deliver our products to different clients. Our plant is located in the south of Chile. Vilcun, our products are made with state-of-the-art technology and such ways to be recognized for the quality. We have three lines of business. One, dry infused berries. Two, quick freeze dried products in whole, powder, and bites. Three, frozen products. Our market mainly focused on America, Asia, Europe, and Oceania. We have different certifications that allow us to be present in different markets around the world. What we did, given the distance with our competitors and the market, our problem is high production cost. Given in the search of continuing improvement, we hope to enter the lean methodology to work our plans. Our work is based in the lean transformation model. The first thing with this what define our purpose. This purpose is operation cost reduction and process standardization. For this, we focus on four specific areas. One, improve process performance, um, raw material consumption. This corresponds to 85% of the cost of the product. Two, reduce variability between trips by optimizing process. Three, increase productivity. Four, reduce inventory levels, decreasing reprocess, improving the sales forecast. Given these specific areas, we began to work with the second point, um, process improvement. This by creating the value stream map to see the inter-process basis or purpose. One improvement opportunity we work on through the value stream, identify approximately 40 opportunity. Two, come to measure where a generator and priorized. Three, action plan were generated and later these were implemented. Next will review our main implementation. One, implementation of a new recipe and production. Through the development of fast PDCA cycles, we carried out different experiments, modifying our production parameters. Then the results were analyzed and changes were implemented and the process. As a result, new recipe implemented that management to reduce consumption of raw material. We call the second implementation a zero supermarket, since this critical component or process which generator variable consumptions, lost time in the process, replacing no based in consumption, and a low efficiency associated with the equipment or recovery, consumption analysis, definition of critical stock, and automatic pull replacement we carry out, which may increase productivity and the final process. Uh, Another implementation is the modification of the drying process. Once the new recipe was implemented, it generated substantial change in the product, which made it difficult to achieve its drying parameters. This generated an important challenge for use with the commercial area, and given the lack of product, I list would to form a more multidisciplinary team to analyze and improve our process. Experiments and analysis were carried on based on this was possible to define and drying in two states. As a result of this, we management to increase our productivity and improve our product. For another important implementation was redesign of the packing area uh, due to the productivity deviation of the packing area, analysis of the job and physical space was carried out. As a result of this new layout of the packing area, we carry out the packing station were defined, which brought within increase in productivity. Um, Based on this challenge, it was possible to close gaps to use basic things based on the experience and capacity of teams.
Rodrigo, let me please uh, use the word here. ¿Puedes ir una atrás, Rodrigo? One back, please. So it's interesting what Rodrigo is showing here, how the team was able to develop experiments in order to, as Rodrigo said before, develop a standardized recipe for the product. That is something that was really important in this experience in order to be able to try new experiments, try new things, and the team really being able and feeling like the energy to say it somehow to try new things that will probably lead you to a desired result. So that's what we or the Kun team did in this first experiment. And as Rodrigo also said before, we were able to analyze the whole value stream. That's why if you realize we started experimenting on a new recipe in production. We thought at first that we were solving one problem, but we were actually creating more challenges on the value stream, like on the drying process, where we had to repeat this very similar experience with fast PDA cycles, analyzing the results and seeing which parameters we could change in order to achieve the desired result. This was important, as we will explain you, in terms of the results we can probably get uh, through lean philosophy, lean thinking. But I think there's a point here which is, or which was really important for the team, which is trying new things. Like we had this goal, we have this objective, and the team was able to do experiment, try unknown things, form hypotheses, and trying them out. So this was a really enriching experience throughout the project. With I thought it was like useful to talk a little bit more about them. Thank you very much, Rodrigo. Go ahead, please.
Okay, okay. Capability development based on the work development, we are able to develop training of 15 people between managers and operators, introducing lean thinking. Um, we also management to develop the continuous training of a matrix or skill per job position. Um, this has been fundamental to achieve adequate training of our collaborators given the complexity of the process and technology of the plan. Um, Management system. With our management system, different meetings were implemented. For example, monthly meeting at the managerial level, where the progress of program productivity indicator were analyzed, and daily management. meetings were also implemented in the field, uh, where the result are analyzed chief by chief, what is planned versus what is real, problem and countermeasures, and quality issues. Also monthly inventory monitoring meetings.
Yes. Well, just to complement what Rodrigo is telling us, this was one of the main challenges we faced during this project, but also one of the main accomplishments. You can see here that Vilcun was able to start. I wouldn't say it's completely done, so we never finished this work, but they were like able to implement this management system at different levels. So, as Rodrigo showed us, they were able to implement weekly meetings at a managerial or management level, which actually have to connect with the daily management short meetings that they conduct at the shop floor. So this was quite a challenge to connect, but also to get the workers or collaborators in the shop floor to follow this routine. So there was quite a challenge there in the learning curve. So Rodrigo and their team were like really committed in order to achieve this. So these two, one weekly meeting and the other daily meeting, allowed us to connect these two worlds or two areas, the managerial level with the daily shop floor level, both facing or both trying to get the same purpose or objective. And on a complementary level, they were also able to develop this inventory control and planning meetings. This was very valuable because the inventory control and planning meetings had to be able to gather different areas from the company, like production level, logistics. One area that we often think it's not possible to incorporate in this kind of initiatives with it, which is the commercial area. We needed to connect like the sales forecast with production and also logistics, warehouse, and everything. So this was something that was challenging for the team, but that Vilkun's team managed to accomplish in a really proper way. Mhm. Go, Rodrigo, please. Thank you.
Okay. Basic thinking. In the last point, we can find fundamental aspects that we develop, such as the one involvement of different areas, common objective, focus on the client. Um, Two, work on visibility and solution basis on problem that were generated during our pilot. Three, the development of rapid PDCAs to achieve objective and new solution for the company. Four, survey of partial results and indicators. Main result: one, reduction in the consumption of raw materials, reduction in the production costs, increase in productivity, mainly on drying and packaging, close to 30%. 40% reduction inventory on warehouse. Five, reduction of variability between trips. With this, we finish our presentation. Um, I hope that our experience can be of help in your further implementation. Thank you for the attention.
Okay. Thank you, Rodrigo, very much for your presentation. We'd like to have the opportunity, or I'd like to have the opportunity to share some questions or insights with you. And even though I had the privilege to work with you, I'd like to know which was the most difficult thing or the most difficult action you found or you had to face during this implementation or transformation. What was the most difficult thing?
Um, the most complex thing was to achieve the order or standardized way of working and the involvement and in the other areas in the production process.
Okay. Okay. And well, we saw part of the quantitative results you obtained during this work. But I'd like to also, if you could share which were the main changes that you saw on your team, like maybe not related, no relacionado with the results, but the changes you noticed on the work team that you can share with us.
Mm, the main change was the concern to review daily indicators to control progress, development of managing meetings in the fields where all the collaborators involved participate and very active way.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, I'd like to thank Rodrigo and all the ones present in this session. Uh, One of the things I'd like to um, say about this project is how Rodrigo's team was able to incorporate in their work every dimension or aspect of the lean transformation model. Sometimes we tend to focus mainly on process improvement, but Rodrigo's team was able to considerate, as I said before, every aspect of the transformation model. So that was really nice, and I think it was a very good accomplishment for their team. And also, as I said before, but I think it's something crucial in terms of lean implementation, is experimentation, how they were able to give it a try. Sometimes, or most of the time, we expect something to happen, but something different can actually happen. And Rodrigo's team had the strength to stand up again and try once more. So that's my kudos to Rodrigo's team. And last but not least, I would like to thank once again Rodrigo. It's not easy to perform a session in a language that is not your native language. So thank you, Rodrigo, for the effort. It was a really nice presentation. And finally, thank you all for being here and invite you for the next sessions that will be taking place. There are lots of sessions in the main stage and in parallel classes or parallel sessions. So I would like to invite you all to attend, and I hope you are all taking some very, very valuable insights that could serve you in the future. So with this, we have not much more to say, nothing left to say. Just thank you once more for being here and inviting you for next sessions on this Lean Global Connection event. Bye bye, and thank you very much.
Bye.